Let's get red team in here. We have purple team, red team, and black team now. There we go. What's up, red team? How we doing? It is Orioles franchise day, year 6, the beginning of August, and we are actually good again. Miracles never cease. We might be good. Plus, Don Reed had a massive debut for us. A bomb as his first hit. He is now in the permanent lineup, which we will talk about here in a second. FTM? Wait, you'll take all those things up, but why do you say Tatum is A at best? Tatum is a top of the league player when he's healthy. And the team is built around Jason Tatum. So I don't know that I fully agree with that. You know what I mean? What's up, Jared? How we doing, dude? Welcome. Chat, can somebody verify for me that the Twitter one is working? I just need to know that the Twitter stream is working. I'm at 6. Oh, gotcha. Tampa Bay Rays have a better win percentage than the Dodgers. Rays front office is just a different level. Yeah, that's what it is. I will say, as crazy as the Orioles are right now, and as down as the entire fan base is for the Orioles, the actual Orioles, they're like still one of the best 5 or 6 teams in the AL. So my plan is starting the playoffs. We're only in August, Jared. So Twitter is working. Nice. Miracles never cease. Let's see how long that lasts. So, wait. But is it on the front page? Is it on the, oh, it is. Oh my God. It actually works. I saw Don Reed's debut on Twitter. It's like a good thing you didn't trade him for McLeod. Dude, we had talked about trading Don Reed in, it had to be 5 or 6 different major deals over the years, and I just couldn't pull the trigger, and I'm with you. I'm actually happy I didn't. I'm actually happy we ended up not pulling the trigger. So, let's get into it. Because we got to get some games in today. So, for those of you wondering where we are, see there, okay. Lineups: Jackson Holliday, Gunnar Henderson, Junior Caminero, DH, James Wood in left field, Kyle Stowers in right field. This is Stowers' last year with the team. Willie Castro, Freddie Fermin, Don Reed, who's playing first base right now. He is going to be platooning with Kobe Mayo and Freddie Valentine versus righties. And you see when we go lefties, Mayo goes in first base and switches up the lineup just a little bit, gets put up above Willie Castro in the lineup. Pitching rotation with Shane Baz, Taj Bradley, Kyle Bradish, Cade Povich, and Kumar Rocker. Luis De Leon is getting better and better. Again, his numbers don't reflect that, but he is at least advancing as a pitcher. I'm hoping you have him in the starting rotation maybe next year. The show is weird to Hall of Fame. Kyle Schwarber 500 home runs didn't make it. It's about all his other numbers too. It's not just his home runs. In real life, it's home runs will do it. In the show, it's a bunch of other numbers. So when we look at the depth chart, that's a big thing here. When we look at the depth chart, you can see why we want to go all in this year. You can see why we're going all in this year. James Wood is behind my camera, but you see Bradish, Povich, Rocker, all on their contract deals. Freddie Fermin was signed on a 1-year deal. Willie Castro is up this year. Joed Duran came in a 1-year deal. Sobrowski and Miller, the 2 Erics in the bullpen, and then Kyle Stowers. My assumption is that Don Reed is going to make his way over here at some point. Maybe next year, or maybe James Wood plays right field and Don Reed goes up into left field. Junior Caminero will probably work his way up into third base. And then, so Don Reed moves up here, and then Kobe Mayo goes back to first base. I honestly not sure where we're going to go with this. I don't know where we're going to go with this. So, we're hoping that Grant and Bethay and a couple other ones have a massive uptick towards the end of the season. Just don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. And then I'm on your team. No. Excited and nervous for Trey Gibson today. Hey, the Orioles make a habit out of debuting prospect pitchers at New York or Yankee Stadium for some reason. So, and much like the real Orioles, terrible at defense. So that's eventually going to cost us. We already know that. So, with the Sixers winning last night, I couldn't help but think about the person that jinxed the Celtics in here saying they're back and winning the East. I don't know who that was, but so as much as I would love to just call them out for jinxing that, I don't know who that was. So, let's see here. And then general manager goals, we are actually okay here. This is one of the places we've been good the whole time. You'll notice we have a GM rating of A, and we have a good job security. So we should be okay. We should be okay. But let's get some games in. It is currently August 5th. August 5th on the schedule. And here are our season statistics. We are 5.5 games up in the American League East over the Yankees. The Yankees are probably the only team that we have to worry about catching us right now with 68 wins. We're at 278 average as a team, 508 slugging, a 349 on base percentage. For those of you wondering, that adds up to an 8 above 850. It's an 857 OPS for the team, which we are very happy about. ERA is a little higher than we really want it to be, but we'll deal with that. But the OPS has been good all year. Rest of the league, the Royals have 63 wins. They're on top of the Central bye game. Rangers have 60 wins. They are up on the Mariners bye game. The Yankees, Tigers, and Mariners are the wild cards right now, but it is a fight for the wild card. There are actually about 8 teams involved in that right now in the beginning of August. National League East is the Braves are up at 66 wins, up a game and a half of the Marlins. The Central is the Pirates right now. The Pirates are actually the best team in baseball, which is insane considering what the Pirates started with. And then the Dodgers are down to 67 wins. They're over the Padres and Diamondbacks. And again, the NL West, or the NL wild card, the Rockies might have a shot, but it's really down to what the Marlins are going to do here in the last 2 months of the season. Just to show you where this league is, 6 years in, this is the Pirates starting lineup. Jonathan Rondo from Tampa Bay, O'Neal Cruz, Will Benson, Lazaro Montes, who actually debuted against us, is an undrafted 26-year-old outfielder who actually plays first base as well, but is really, really good contact stick, good bat in general. So just goes to show you, it's not always about the drafted guys, Chad. Sometimes it's undrafted guys getting in there too. Ezekiel Tovar, Joey Ortiz, Zahir Hope over from the Dodgers organization, Francisco Alvarez from the Mets, and Oswald Peraza with Matt Shaw, Justin Henry Malloy, Josh Baker, and Connor Wong. So again, this is one of the best teams in baseball. And then you look at their rotation. This is a Pirates team that is doing this without Paul Skeens. Remember, Paul Skeens signed with the Dodgers in this franchise on a long-term deal. This is Andrew Painter from the Phillies, who they just got. Brian Bello over from the Red Sox, Kate Anderson, Hurston Waldrop, Mitch Bratt, and then the bullpen is just, the bullpen's okay. Justin Martinez and Kirk Holloway in there, but Justin Martinez is like an elite setup guy. Holloway's just been good. Again, this is a guy they drafted early on, so there we go. Okay, so missing one stream. You've missed multiple streams. It's okay. Let's hear. So we're the Angels right now. I want to play in Texas. I think I'm going to go Boz versus Emmett Sheeran there. So let's get that game in. Autofix AAA lineups. That's fine. James Wood sustained an injury, strained hamstring. Let's keep him active. That'll be where Don Reed probably goes into. Fix the Tides roster. Freddie Fermin has an injury. Jesus Christ, man. All right, well, at least we know what game we're playing, and we know how many people are going to be out. The one thing I did want to find out is, remember we sent down Joaquin Ramirez, the right fielder? I want to see if he stayed on the team. He did. So Joaquin Ramirez, a 70 overall, 22-year-old C potential, actually made it through waivers. We were able to sneak him through waivers. So that's actually good for us because we like him a lot. We just don't think he's ready for the majors, and he broke with the team and hasn't really done a whole lot. So let's go ahead and play this next game, Boz versus play the full game. Oh, they have their City Connects in the game. I forgot about that. So we're going to see a chance to see how do you feel about the New Day parting ways with the WWE. It sucks, but it happens. We're going to go Shane Boz versus Emmett Sheehan. We know we have, let's do Don Reed in left field. And then let's do Kobe Mayo in first base. Okay. With Stowers up here. This will work. Who's catching? Basayo? Yeah, because Fermin and Wood are both injured right now. Small injuries, nothing crazy, but still an injury you want to watch out for. Okay, so Waldschmidt maybe here. Wait a second. Waldschmidt's better against righties, right? No, he's better against lefties. Damn. You know what? I take this back. I want to put Waldschmidt here. I want to see what Waldschmidt can do. Give him a shot. Put the switch hitter, Willie Castro, move him up, put Walshman in front of Basayo. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. What are means for Waller? I think Waller's good enough his own. I really do. Haven't been useful in years. You think they haven't been useful in years, Sheesh? You're out of your mind. You think because they turned heel, they haven't been useful? I disagree wholeheartedly. Creative not having ideas for them and them not being useful are two way different subjects. And something I think should be looked at differently, man. Oh, I forgot they got Suzuki in this team. Let's look at this. Let's look at the game plan real quick. Texas batter is going to be Evan Carter, dangerous starting to tear. Mixed locations, pitch carefully. Bo Bichette, dangerous starting to tear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hot hitter, don't give him anything to hit. Sebastian Walcott, respect but attack. Expand the zone, pitch carefully, limit balls in play. Alex Freeland, hot hitter, don't give him anything to hit. I can't do it against everybody. Quality hitter, respect but attack. Hunt, strikeout, selective challenge. Limited balls in play, 28% K rate. They're all at about a 28% K rate. I guess Jake Mangum is okay. Leeser Alonso. So who's my 28 percenters? 21%. 11%. So Bo Bichette doesn't really strike out. No idea, Skinny. There's 25%, 26%, 26%, 28%, 28%. So pretty much everyone from Seager to Cassis are strikeout candidates. Carter's a little bit too. Leezier Alfonso. All right. They got Frelick, Ian Happ, Jesus Rodriguez, Daniel Pierce, and Big Christmas on the bench. Okay. And then how is Emmett Sheehan doing? There's a lot of boomer bust for sure. Versus righties, hunt mistakes and stay selective. Prioritize getting on base over damage. All right. And then avoid chase and protect 2 strikes. Limit hints against. He's a 209 average against lefties. He's better against lefties than he is righties. Medium sample size. Okay. And they've got their entire bullpen ready for this. For this. Okay. All right. We got this. Shane Bob's been very good for us, earning that money. So heel turn was good. Creative team didn't run with it. Agreed. 7-0 over the last 7 games, 42 innings pitched. That's 6 a game. 53 strikeouts to 8 walks. That is incredible. I really like this. All right. Come on, baby. Emmett Sheehan. Listen, I think we can get to him. We can get to him for sure. A lot of boomer bust. We'll see. So we're gonna try to get to that bullpen a little bit here, but the big thing is lefties we're gonna try to hit some damage with. Righties we're just gonna try to get the ball in play. All right. Not bad. Fastball, slider, circle change. All right. Good eye, Jackson. Good eye. Yeah, I saw the rumored releases by WWE. I mean, like, it's very clear they're shaking things up a little bit, so. They're featured on TV repeatedly. Creative give them a legit shot. Being put on TV because you're one of the best tag teams, if not the best tag team in the entire company, and giving them a legitimate shot are way different things, Sheesh. Are way different things. I very much fail to believe that we have somebody that says the words that the New Day didn't take advantage of a shot. No, what? Nope. Nope. Early on, chat. We're getting it first. Chat, give me the challenge command. Thank you. I can't believe they tried to call that a strike. I simply cannot believe they tried to call that a strike. Current challenge record, chat, is 89 and 78. We're still up. Last behind the plate. Who is behind the plate, actually? Joe McDonald. Makes sense. He doesn't do outside corner well. Creative hamstrung people way more than New Day. Sheesh, you are backpedaling here, brother. You are backpedaling a lot here. Saying that they didn't take advantage and saying that there are people that creative hamstrung people way more than New Day doesn't fix that. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch. Was not happy with that one. That's a nice little circle change that I swung over for sure. Well, that's a terrible swing. 4 successful challenges against Lawrence with the worst strike zones. Yeah, dude. Like I said, ABS is good considering if you know the umpires for sure. Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. We got this. Good eye, Junior. Good eye, Junior. Who's behind the plate? Arm strength. 70 pop time is decent. Like, with having a 45 steal on Jackson Holiday. Oh, never mind. Never mind, chat. WWE's biggest weakness is not wanting to spend money in NXT and the rest development working too well. What do you mean not wanting to spend money? I thought the rumor was that they were trying to renegotiate a bunch of deals or rework a lot of deals. Good pitch. Oh, Huff. We don't talk about personal stuff. Why do you ask? That feels super personal. But I am curious why you ask. They were getting paid super well, sheesh. Deservedly so. They're carrying that tag division on their shoulders for years. Ball. Just under it. Yeah, Huff, if you don't mind me asking, like, why do you want to know? If there's a reason behind it, maybe we'll talk about it, but also something like that is not something, we normally talk about. All right, Shane Boz, 23 games started, 12-4 record with 121 innings. Advice where to go? One day at a time, brother. As crazy as that sounds, it's one day at a time. Kids probably make it more tough. Like, I've been through relationships before. What I would say is it is one day at a time, and the more space you get, the easier to be. No. The only deal I read, yeah, but I mean, we don't know what hell's going on, Armand. You know that. There we go. Finally, find it, Shane. Come on, man. I don't think so, Mr. Fat T. I think there's always people to put in the roster on video games, so. Sebastian Walcott in right field. Freeland, there's some of the averages. Chat, let me move the camera real quick. Cass is not hitting well. Everybody, I mean, Bo Bichette hitting really well, so. Sure, Titan, we can. No, you're good, you're Huff. It's not that. I appreciate you trying to reach out for help. I mean, like, just say you're going through one. Don't ask if I went through. You know what I mean? But honestly, it really is. It's I can't speak. I don't have kids, and I never will. So I don't want kids. It's just something I made a decision for a long time ago. So I can't speak to the kids part of that because co-parenting, I'm assuming, is one of the hardest things to do in the world. I have friends who have done it before, so but I don't have that experience. What I will say is getting out of a major relationship is the cliche of one day at a time is massively a thing. Yo, Titan! Thank you so much for supporting over on the red side. Appreciate the new member. Wearing that crown purposely and thankfully and thoughtfully. Well, Wall Street's just going to let that go. We knew Bo Bichette was doing well, so... appreciate that, Titan. Yeah, no, Huff, like I said, one day at a time is one of the things, and make sure you respect the boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries. I'm sure she will. And respect those. Respecting boundaries goes a long way to being able to deal with each other in the same sphere, if that makes sense. What's up, Walkoff? How you doing, dude? Jesus Christ. My God, that thing hit the... Stowers? All right, so this is not how we wanted this to go. Ball. And again, Huff, whenever you get out of a major relationship, it hurts for a while. It's going to find. Oh, this is the other thing, because this is good for depression in general. But nice walk off. Congratulations. I'll say this too, and this is going over just like major life changes in general. Find little wins. Nice strikeout, Shane Boz. Find little wins in your life. Clean a room. Menial tasks that you put aside for a while, I find that little wins help you get through a day. And just like celebrate those little wins. Like you said, clean a room, clean a bathroom, get your, sort through your bills, like that kind of stuff. Like do small to cut the grass, those kind of things. It's crazy how many of those little things add up as you go and keep you moving. Yep, small yet attainable goals, for sure. Dreading mowing? Hey, man, but you'd be surprised how much a little thing like that will help you. Damn, Shane Boss comes back after a home run and a big double, so. Bo Bichette, even not on the Blue Jays anymore, still killing the Orioles. Happens every damn time. Can't even help it. Leading
off for the Orioles, the third baseman, number 3, Willie Castro.
Was in a rut funk until Thursday last week. The one thing that made me snap out of it was finally being able to take care of some financial stuff. Yep, there you go. It's that little things, man. Go to the gym. Yeah, gym is a great way to deal with that stuff.
Ball one.
On a condo in New Orleans, but own owned a few houses with my ex. I miss mowing now. Gotcha. Go mow somebody else's lawn. You know what I'm talking about? Go mow somebody else's lawn. That'll make you feel better. Is that enough? Let's go! Willie Castro ties the game up dead center field. We do love a tying home run. Figured out that my NIU dynasty keeps crashing while other dynasties are fine. Interesting, yo. Doing a career change down 39 because I worked with dead-end jobs for a very long time. I mean, career change is always a good thing. Well, I won't say always a good thing, but it's a good thing, you know. If you feel like you're stuck in a rut, career change works. I always kind of enjoyed mowing. Got a decent workout since my parents' yard is a steep hill. I was never a big lawnmower. You know what I mean?
Ball.
We live once? Exactly. Yeah, the eat right thing is a good idea too.
Ball 3.
And what Zach just said, what Zach said makes a lot of sense in that try to find, obviously co-parenting, so you want to have time to do stuff with your kids. Find like affordable things to do with the kids, like what Zach said, zoo membership, children museum, easy things to do. So you have those planned and ready to go. Don't try to shoot from the hip.
Ahoy.
Not everyone has a park. A lot of people have zoos though near them, I think. Doo-doo. Ah, come on, Masayo. Wait, I know I asked this.
Ball, no.
When does Marvel Token Fighting Souls come out? Ah.
Batting in, the first baseman, John Reed.
August 6th? Oh, man. Heart of college football season, man. Heart of college football season, man. Yeah, I saw they announced Hulk and Black Panther. Good day, only because it's your birthday. I'm excited because the rumors around Marvel Rivals are that Cyclops is coming next season, and next season's in 2 weeks. And Chad, if Cyclops comes, then I'm no longer going to be an MLB streamer. I'm just going to come here and watch people play Marvel Rivals in dead silence, in like platinum rank. The rumor is there's a bunch of rumors around it, like Cyclops, Dino Boy, or not Dino. Is Dirty Dinosaur? No, what the hell is his name, chat? Hopefully he's a tank. I mean, it would make sense that he's a DPS. But that being said, I could see him being a Vanguard, and the game absolutely needs better Vanguard. So, Devil Dino, thank you, Clive. Jesus, couldn't remember his name. There's rumors that if it's Devil Dinosaur, that maybe Moon Girl comes with it. There's rumors that it's Madeline Pryor and not Cyclops. I've seen all kinds of rumors. So there's a full-time Cyclops stream, exactly. Hockey, they ban everybody. Honestly, I'm okay with it. If you're not grouped teamed in a group, if you're not like team queuing and stuff like that, you should ban people that affect you, not that affect not like, oh my god, Gambit's so good, ban him. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be banning, because like a lot of times, especially in metal ranks, people don't know how to play the character that well anyway. So, like, you're just banning off of some big streamer told you to. What the hell? Oh, my God. No, Magneto's not overpowered. Magneto's a very good tank. Oh, God, that's gone. Yep. Hung that bad boy. Didn't mean to. Magneto and Doctor Strange are probably the best solo tanks in the game. But they're not overpowered at any means. Jesus. All right, can we just not throw the knuckle curve anymore, I guess? There we go. I mean, Antonius, one's a fighting game and one's a fighting game and one is a hero shooter. So I'm not sure that they would both be the same like that. You're not playing cute little Jeff? I don't like Jeff. Just for me. I don't have a problem with people playing Jeff. But
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Freddie Valentine.
Emma too. I feel like Emma is a good tank hockey, but I think she struggles more. That is not a strike, is it? No, Jesus Christ. I feel like she struggles more solo tanking than the others do. I think when it comes to guaranteed solo tanking, I think because of the shields, obviously, I think Doctor Strange and Magneto are like the two top. And that's coming from I play Emma most of the time when I play tank. Matter of fact, I think season 8. Well, I think even now I've kind of fallen into the. I think I've fallen into the Vanguard recruiting that's going on. I keep picking Vanguard before anyone else picks it. So, what team did you get for CFB? What do you mean? You mean when we were spinning for it, Pastor? It's Louisiana Tech.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's a 1 day a week thing that we might ramp up at some point, but for now, it's a 1 day a week thing. Like to stream Wolverine when it comes out? When does it come out, Bronco? I'll answer that question for you. I know the date, but I want to, this is a back and forth that I want to have.
Ball 2.
Comes out like what, September, Bronco? Something like that? When is Wolverine released, chat? Damn it. 9:15. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I want to show you guys something. This is my chalkboard calendar. Okay? This is January. This is March, also known as MLB. All right? Then we're going to wrap around down to here. This is July, also known as CFB. This is August, also known as Madden. So I want you to understand this. If this is January, from this moment until this moment, technically this moment, because this is the Super Bowl, until this moment, these are the two games that are going to be played. Okay? From February to March, there might be some variety. From March until July is MLB. Do you know why we do this? Do we know why we do this? Like every once in a while, we'll do a sponsored stream, like for something else, or like we might play for like June. We might play NBA The Run because it's another sports game, like once or twice. But does anyone know why we have this schedule now? Why do we have this schedule, chat? Stay on it? We do this because Mills is a content creator. It is not a hobby. It is a job. Right? For it to be a job, I have to create demand. And you know what happens? You know what happens when I put something that is not in demand on this channel? Stocks in Mills' Twitch channel goes down. A lot of it goes down. You know why? Because 80% of you, roughly, are here to see two things. % of you are here to see two things. Because 80% of you are addicted to two games. Sorry. So we go where the demand is. We go where the demand is. I'm actually convinced that 80% of you own a console for one or two games. But there we are. The problem is, I would like about 60% of you to be here for this, but we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to the point where 60% of you are here to see me. 60% of you want to see this. You know why? Because nobody else does this right. Not at least on this website. At least on this website, it is incredibly hard to find people that do this correctly. So what I've done is, see this little hole right here? I've taken all of my talent as a creator and I fit it into this one little fucking hole. And that's why we are where we are, chat. So for the 20% of you that would watch me play Wolverine, I love you. But I need you to understand that this is me right now. And unfortunately, probably will be me for the rest of my content creation career. Because all of the people that don't want to see this are the ones paying the bills. So, back to franchise. Oh, you're talented to draw a breast. Exactly, Kat. There was a boob? It was. I was hiding it. I was hiding it in plain sight. We have not seen Uncle's exclamation point Orioles. The other, by the way, there's also another pie chart that I want to talk about real quick. This is a pie chart. I'm not gonna make a boob. I'm not gonna make a boob. Sorry, Mrs. Prelumen. All right, you ready for this? This part of the pie chart from here to here are people that like franchise. This part of the pie chart are people that like franchise but have no capability to pay fucking attention. So when something happens, this little group right here always asks what happens. Even if it was, by the way, this is not a shot against you, Knuckles. No, Knuckles, this is not a shot against you. You reminded me of this. You don't come in here. Knuckles, the same people over and over ask, where are we? If you're one of these people that asks this every stream, and I have a command that says, no, Knuckles, again, this isn't you. I literally have a command in the chat that has been there every single time for this entire Orioles franchise that tells you where it is. That tells you exactly where we are and all the moves we made. But the same people ask the same question. What happened since the last time I was here? By the way, I'm the only viewer. There's not other people in this stream that you're trying to entertain. I want you to update me. Again, Knuckles, I want to be very clear. You don't do this. You ask once, but it allowed me to rant about. It's not just Rob. It's more viewers than you think it is. Faye asked me this the other day. Yeah, Faye asked me that the other day. She was like, why do they keep asking you, like, what's going on? I was like, what do you mean? She goes, you have a command. What's the point of updating the command? I said, I don't know. I don't know. Scott, thank you for the 50K month resub. Welcome back to the squad. USN, brother, I could do an entire diatribe on attention.
That's a strike.
I've got that outside corner pretty much knocked in. That's nice. Oh, that's a circle change that I want to. All right, we got lucky. I went a little too high. Went a little too high for me. I wanted to put that in the dirt.
Ball, no.
Yeah, you think as good as Diablo was? This must be the playoffs? No. This is August. Uh-oh. We were shifted. We were shifted. That's a second looper Seager's in on us. Yeah, you don't think as good as Diablo's been, I wouldn't have been streaming that this week? If I could have? Oh, believe me. Oh, believe me. August ascension to the playoffs is a great point. No, we are currently 5.5 games up on the Yankees on like August 6th. All right, Freddie, I know you don't have a great arm, so let's try this. I'm not gonna lie, from 2019 to 2025, I never played DD. I got into this year because of the WBC, but it makes me miss doing my franchise runs I used to do. So why don't you just play franchise? If that's the case, why don't you just play franchise walk-off? The addiction that some people have to and this isn't, again, walk-off, this isn't you, just let me talk about it. The addiction that some people have to these Ultimate Team games, like you feel like you have to play them, drives me insane, man.
Ball two.
It was 3. I think it's down to 2, Hockey. I think it's down to 2. It was 3 at the beginning. 3 at the beginning of franchise, but I think it's down to 2 now because the Blue Jays have kind of fallen off. I could be wrong about that, though. All right, come on, Junior.
That's a ball.
I didn't know that Texas's scoreboard was that high up.
Ball two.
Dude, every offseason it's like Toronto signs 3 major stars. Yankees signed 2 starting pitchers and a closer, and they're the best closer. Yeah, this is the Rangers' new City Connects, yeah.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
58 pitches through 3 1/3. That's not terrible.
Hey.
All right, good eye, Kyle. Come on, baby. Did the Red Sox trade for a big name? Yeah, the Rays signed enough decent players. Yeah, the Rays signed enough decent players to be annoying for the first 3 months of the season.
Ball.
Mix of Tennessee and Texas. Oh, I can see that. I dropped my PCI. Hopefully no one gets sent by the Yankee series. I'm going to be real with you, Zanzan. There's a rookie starter today with Trey Gibson. Boz is really the only chance they have, and not when the offense is like this. Like, I'm going to watch and cheer on as much as I can, but even I'm starting to realize, man, this is, you know. Even I'm starting to realize. The sun is setting very quickly. It's catcher near remix. We have a lot of injuries too. So does every team in Major League Baseball, Zanson. Injuries are not an excuse. Oh, Willie Castro, second of the game. Willie Castro trying to keep his team on his shoulders legitimately by himself. I'm betting a Willie home run in real life. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Is that enough? Nope, 89 miles an hour, not enough. Especially not that part of the park. All right, well, we get one back. We cut the lead in half on a Willie Castro bomb. Second of the day for him. He stays hot, but man, we got the rest of them. Cy Young candidates. To see Shane Boz up there. Boz's ERA is probably going to hold him against that, but the K number stays real high for him. 13-5 Logan Gilbert with the Yankees. 13-5 Shane Bieber with the Mariners are up there as well. But again, those K numbers for Shane Boz is why his WAR is even close to the other ones.
Ball. That's down.
We've had that Shane Boz last couple of starts, Cheetah. He's been good last couple of starts. God, it's that knuckle curve, man. I've floated that knuckle curve 2 or 3 times now. There we go. That's the knuckle curve I want. No, Boz has been good for like the last 2 or 3 starts. I think it was. Might be just 2, but. Honestly, I think Boz is the guy. I think he's the one that is turning the corner. Well, I mean, Bassett, obviously, but Bassett's turned the corner too. But he's a veteran. People knew veteran he was going to. People were questioning Boz because of the extension he got. And honestly, he's had that arm. He had that arm before he got hurt. It's that knuckle curve. Let's see if I can get one more on him. Please don't float this. There we go.
Up next for the Rangers.
I don't do customs remix because they don't save over to Diamond Dynasty. Where have I gone? Stevie! I think they're better. They were one of the ones that got the City Connect for the Rangers are one of the ones that got the most hate when they were first initially announced. I think they look way better in person though, or like on TV than they did like when they released them. I think that was part of the big thing.
Leading off for Baltimore, the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
So we did chase Sheehan out of there. So now we've got Roman. Let's see here, fastball, slider, two-seamer. Interesting. Okay, Ronan Kopp here. Of course I missed the slider. Why wouldn't I, chat? Henderson with a 7 WAR, by the way. My greatest regret in this franchise is that I didn't start Basallo earlier. I didn't get him enough at bats early in the career because I was too worried about winning. I mean, I wanted to win anyway, but like, my biggest regret is not getting him more at bats and getting him, leveled up a little faster. Watch how many strikes go right down the middle. Damn it, Don. Damn it, Don.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Freddie Valentin.
Come on. Come on. Damn, right down the middle, and I missed that. It was a two-seamer. Never mind. That's why. Oh, God, we had a good swing on that, man. Slider right down the middle. It is year 6, Prelubin, for sure. Good eye. Good eye, Freddie. Come on, baby. We're to their bullpen, so I'm confident we can get some runs in here. We just got to be patient. I don't think the mistake was falling in love with Basallo and not sticking with Adley. No, if you're talking about like trading Adley away, I don't think that's it. I think Basallo would be safe. Freddie gets there. I feel like Basallo would be in a much better place bat wise if I kept the at bats going. I'm not necessarily making Basallo the catcher. I'm talking about making Basallo like hit.
For the Rangers,
like giving him consistent at bats, which is something I didn't do in the first 2 years. So, wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh, I was saying, because Freddie Valentin's gonna get down on somebody here. Gonna get down on it. Get down on it. I think the Orioles should look at trading Adley this season. No, I don't think that's true. I think that would be a terrible idea.
Leading up for the Rangers, the catcher, Eliezer
25th. What? Yeah, I truly believe that would be a very bad idea. He's under contract till 2028 and the team's not going anywhere. The team, cheetah. You realize this team is a game and a half out of the wild card, right? I know we all like to hate on them, and I'm very critical of them right now too, with the way they're playing. They're a game and a half out of the wild card, man. And you want to trade a guy that's got a 1,000 OPS plus, and has been a stalwart on this team for how long? You just want to rip it apart and rebuild again?
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Bo.
I just don't think that's a smart idea. What's up, Corey?
No, that's a ball.
Cheetah. Cheetah, brother, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying here. And that is, you're a game and a half out of the wild card. It's May. You understand that this is what you're doing is a very emotionally driven decision. Again, I fully realize this team is not playing well right now. I understand what you're saying. Neither are, again, 10 other teams in the American League right now. Nice swing, Corey. I think 10 other teams will figure it out before we do.
Off the plate.
What makes you say that?
Ball 3.
I have to be curious, Cheetah. I want you to back up. I want you to show your work. What makes you say that? If the answer includes I've watched this team for the last 3 years do the same thing, that's not showing your work. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. There we go. Okay, cool. Why is that not working? No. There we go.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
The rotation is falling apart. Bradish clearly isn't right after Tommy John. That's not his fault.
Ball 1.
Okay. The rotation is falling apart. Let's deal with this as it is. You have a young Cade Povich, who's still learning how to pitch. You have a young Brandon Young, still learning how to pitch. Not saying either one of them should be in the rotation. Obviously, Eflin getting hurt, probably out for the season, is what it is, right? Povich is quadruple A at best. God. All right. So, quadruple A at best, so be it. Got it. Okay. So then, where do you think he's way too inconsistent? Okay. He's not an ace. They're not all going to be aces, Cheetah. They're not all going to be aces, okay? Dean Kramer is still on this team, has been a legitimate 4-5 for a while. Cade Povich, Brandon Young is in. Cade Povich and Brandon Young are here to. And again, people didn't think about this about Cade Povich a couple of starts ago when he had a great start, right? Remember this. Remember he had a great start. What was it? Whole rotations 4-5. Jesus Christ! Again, you're being very, very emotional here. You're being very emotional here, Cheetah. You think Shane Baz is a 4-5 starter, Cheetah? Like legitimately. Do you think Shane Baz is a 4-5 starter? For what it's worth, these are. I haven't seen a Baz yet. Okay, so Baz. What about Bassett? Where does Bassett sit for you, Cheetah? Where does Chris Bassett sit for you? People were calling Chris Bassett Charlie Morton after his first 2 starts. Chris Bassett. Good veteran 3-4 arm, right? I'd say 3-4 arm. Just so we're clear, this is Cade Povich's numbers this season before this Yankee game. All right? We ready for this? This is Cade Povich's numbers before this Yankee game. Okay? he went 12 and a third to a 2.19 ERA with 1 win, 2 games started, 9 hits, only 3 earned runs over 12 innings, 1 home run, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. That's an under 1 whip in 3 starts. Did he have a bad outing against the Yankees? Yes, he did. 100%. But to say knowing what his numbers are now, okay, so his career numbers, you ready for this? His career pitching right now, Jesus. I didn't know he had that many innings, which is good, by the way. His career numbers are, he's probably a 4.5 ERA guy. All right. He gives up low exit velocity. He did get thrown to the fire, but no, cheat up. But you said that neither one of them are major league starters. You said he's 4A at best, right? His barrel percentage is one of the best in the league. Like, people don't barrel him up that often. Is what it is. See here, 1 second. Just make sure. Yep. He has a 5.14 career ERA, and that is over 208 innings pitched. All right. In 208 innings pitched, he has 198 strikeouts. So he has strikeout stuff and 82 walks. He's a 1.45 whip, which, by the way, is not horrible. Not horrible. Not great for a starter. You want your starter to be a little less than that, okay? He has started 38 games to a 7-18 record. My question to you is this. He is also only, how old is he? He's only 26. Would you say that 200 innings, the way that he's been allowed to pitch, being jerked back and forth between the starting rotation and the bullpen, do you think that's okay? Or even being jerked up and down, like from AAA to the majors and stuff? Of course not. That's Cade Povich. Yeah, Cade Povich. The most he's had in a season is 20 starts and 112 innings pitched. You think that's fair? Here, let me give you the next one. You ready? Here's the other guy you think can't pitch. And I'm not saying he can. Listen, Brandon Young is not a huge prospect, okay? Brandon Young is not a huge prospect. I'm not saying he's a great pitcher. I want to be very clear about that. Brandon Young has a total of 72 innings pitched in the majors. 72. He has started 15 games. He has 72 innings pitched, 56 strikeouts. So again, whip pretty high. The real cool thing about Brandon Young is, you ready for this? For being inconsistent. In his 2 starts prior to the Astro game where he gave up 10 runs. And to be fair, he gave up 10 runs. Alvarez left him out there because it was a doubleheader and they couldn't use the bullpen before New York. You ready for this? Before that, game 1, he pitched against the Chicago White Sox April 6th before being sent back down. Went 5 innings, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned runs. Against the Boston Red Sox, April 24th, he went 5 2/3, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. Again, 3 earned runs, almost 6 innings, quality start. Then he gave up 10 runs to the Houston Astros. Now all of a sudden, Brandon Young can't pitch in the majors. And again, the Astros, by the way, one of the best offenses in baseball right now. And again, and 100%, he's inconsistent. Yes, he is. You know why he's inconsistent? Because he has 72 innings pitched in the majors. You have to give a guy a season or two to learn how to pitch. It's the same thing as quarterback in the NFL. Everyone wants quarterbacks to come in and immediately make an impact. You can't just, you can't let these guys do 2 starts and be like, nope, we're out. Nope, I'm out. And then you have Shane Baz, who's pitched better in the last couple of seasons or last couple of starts because he's coming off a major injury and still remembering how to get back to that spot. Kyle Bradish coming back off a major injury, trying to get back to that spot. Bassett. No, Diego Pavio is not a starting quarterback. Completely different situation, and you know that. I know you are, but
No.
nah, bad swing.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Ball one.
Tick, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Seabold, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that, man. The problem is I'm typing it up now to put it on the old social media machine. The problem is that everybody wants that we have a short attention span as sports fans on social media. And the problem is that we only remember the last thing you did. Or Cheetah, 8-month Twitch Prime. Yeah, for sure, Cheetah. Thank you for the 8 months. We don't care about what you did, what you've done over the course of your career over the last year or so. We care about your last start, or we care about your last game. We don't care that you got drafted and you're learning the NFL game. We want you immediately in the lineup, starting and succeeding. Look at Caleb Williams. You know what? Look at Caleb Williams. People after his rookie year were ready to call him a bust. Caleb Williams. They were ready to call him a bust because he was a #1 starter learning the NFL speed. Now look at him. Now Chicago's all behind him.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
That's a ball.
Like Sam Darnold, yeah. Oh, I just spelled you are wrong. I know. Just let me edit it, damn it.
Leading up for the Rangers, the right fielder, Sebastian
Here you go, chat.
Walcott.
Peyton Manning. Can you imagine if they gave up on Peyton Manning after 1 season? Walk-off, it's catcher near.
Now pitching for the
Yeah, Troy Aikman for you. Look at that link.
number 60.
That link is exactly, this is what this says, okay? You ready? The problem with sports fans on social media is we want immediate success over a short attention span. Drafted quarterbacks thrust into starting in the NFL. Young MLB players learning their craft. No one gives leeway. You have to succeed immediately and consistently or you're a bust. Tell me I'm wrong. Someone tell me I'm lying. Someone tell me I'm being overly protective of young athletes.
Ball. That's too high.
God damn it. Oh no, we act like owners and GMs. We 100% do. And then what it is I give a fastball right down the middle. And then what it is it's emotional because you're a fan. which is short for fanatic. And that's okay. Like, you're allowed to be a fan. Like, no one can tell you how to be a fan. But he's going to challenge that. That's going away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter.
Every team situation is different, Nicholas, but the problem is, so like, okay, if Fernando Mendoza, right?
Up next for the Rangers.
Imagine if Fernando Mendoza comes into the Raiders, right? Real fans who the hell expects in success. Everybody you'd be surprised how many people in social media, I'm talking specifically to social media, Ryan, is that you have to 100% people do. 100% people do. Happens on social media all the time. I'm seeing like real fans like be like, oh my God, why not? Why is this quarterback, again, we talk about the Caleb Williams thing. There were people in Chicago that wanted Caleb Williams gone after the first season because he wasn't good. There's also people that wanted Caleb Williams gone because he painted his fingernails. That's an entire different group of people, so it is what it is. Look at Zachary Risaki. Oh, Risa Shea of the rookie team. Yeah, for sure. Happens in the NBA. I think it happens in the NBA less. I think people, because you get built into the offense better. But like with anything that, again, we're talking about specifically quarterbacks. Although I do believe that there are other positions in the NFL that have the same kind of weight. Jesus, I'm just dog crap right now with Hayden Birdsong. Might not be his day. Problem with social media is fake people just have hot takes be different, though. I will say I'm considering face value. I'm considering face value in this. I'm saying that people are allowed to be. I'm talking that people are being faithful and true to their opinion. I'm not talking about the people that are just being fake hot takers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with you. There are people that literally just put hot takes just to get views, 100%. But I'm talking about different stuff. I'm talking about people that are like legitimately giving their real opinion. And again, you can talk about it as being the social media trend. The problem with social media is that, I talk about this all the time. I feel so old talking about the problem with social media, by the way. And the problem with that is it creates such a short attention span that, again, if you don't see success immediately, you forget that, it takes people time. Not everybody gets in, not everybody catches up to NFL speed season one. Not everybody knows how to throw all of their pitches perfectly, season one. Even Cade Povich, like I said, 200 innings, he's still learning how to pitch. Why did I throw him out first? I have no idea. Well, I mean, that's just the way it is now. That's the way all of that is now. It's unfortunate.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
That's unfortunate, but I don't think social media is a problem. Social media is a great tool. It's a great tool that causes problems, in my opinion.
Off for the Orioles, the third baseman, number 40.
Wait, where's the first home run?
Castro.
Yeah, I don't think social media is a problem. I think social media creates problems, but I think social media creates problems because people aren't being genuine. If we're being honest, people are treated based on what asset was used to acquire the player. That's actually, Nick, a great point. If it's a first-round draft pick, that person has a higher standard put on them. Which, again, it's okay to have a higher standard put on you, but, give the person a chance to live up to that standard.
Ball.
That's why I give a lot of props to the Raiders. I give a ton of props to the Raiders for what they're doing. I think the Raiders signed Kirk Cousins to give Fernando Mendoza a chance to, you can say, compete for the starting job, but I think a lot of that is, hey, we don't want to rush this kid. Oh, June Lee, dude, I love June Lee's YouTube. What June Lee has done YouTube-wise has been amazing, in my opinion. There we go, Wall Schmidt. That's what we want. There we go. Cut it in half. Ryan Waldschmidt. Bomb Oppo Taco style. That is the offense we needed from him. Mendoza's 101. Eventually has to show something with the first 2 years, kind of like Caleb. But that's what I'm saying, Nicholas, though. Even as a 1-1 quarterback, he shouldn't start day one. I don't care what the situation is. I don't think my feeling as a someone who watches football, or whatever you're gonna call me, analyzes football. Like I analyze more college football than I do NFL, but I don't think that any quarterback should ever start day one. I really don't. The NFL is a completely different speed than college. Even the top college programs, you get in the NFL, it is a different speed. Ask any single quarterback that has gone from the college to the NFL. It is a different game. Yeah, Rodgers had the opportunity to sit for 3 years, for sure. Yankees fan, most Yankees fans got to have instant success or boo or trash the guy. I mean, yeah, for sure. People are going crazy because Kubiak said he might not be the day one starter. He shouldn't be. He should get a chance to sit and learn. That's how you set a quarterback up for success. You put a guy, oh, there it is. You put a guy in a situation where he has to go in there and run for his life or anything like that. And what you're doing is you're teaching bad habits. You're going to teach bad habits for that guy. Like, I'm not saying coddle them, but give them a chance to be good. All right, come on, Don.
Ball.
Media's already put almost unfair expectations of the Raiders in his first year. I mean, I think they know the Raiders still are not going to be great, but the thing with the Raiders is they made so many big time upgrades too. So. Stop swinging it. That's how the Colts drafted Anthony Richardson. I knew it wasn't going to work day one because he's so raw. Yeah, you think Anthony Richardson had the tools to be an NFL quarterback day one? Absolutely not. Anthony Richardson is one of those guys that if he's healthy, if he stays healthy, if he gets a change of scenery and gets a chance to look, it would not surprise me if he ends up becoming a good, I won't say great, but a good NFL quarterback, like a serviceable NFL quarterback. Hell, look at Daniel Jones. Right? Look at Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones became decent in Minnesota and then, became a good quarterback with the Colts. Yeah, Wilson and Zach Wilson. I mean, Sam Darnold showed it. Sam Darnold's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. No, I don't want to get Birdsong anymore. Let's get Hodges in.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 25, Bobby Hodges.
It's just one of those things that, like, it kills me watching people just, like, crap on like players, like young players, like, Jesus, give them a chance, man.
No.
And again, let's use Chris Bassett in Baltimore for an example. Guys do this to veterans too. Like fans do this to veterans too, right? And a lot of it is because how did he hit that? A lot of it is because, well, in Baltimore we saw Charlie Morton, right? Charlie Morton came in, was a decent pitcher before he got to Baltimore, came to Baltimore, lost everything because of his age. Well, I guess because of his age or whatever, right? So people see Chris Bassett as the same signing. They see Chris Bassett like, okay, veteran pitcher, veteran right-hander, doesn't have the greatest velo, relies more on pitch to contact. And then all of a sudden Chris Bassett has like 2 bad starts and people are like, oh my God, this guy sucks. What have we done? What have we signed? Chris Bassett's terrible. Why are we dealing with this? We just did this with Charlie Morton. Trade him, release him. And then all of a sudden you remember that Chris Bassett is a good pitcher. Like Chris Bassett was on a World Series contending team. And he wasn't like DFA'd. Like he was He was on that team and being competitive for them
Outside, ball 2.
just last year. But fans don't want to give him a chance for that. Fans see the first 2 or 3 starts and they're like, oh, this guy lost everything. This guy is done. This guy is finished. And then all of a sudden, guess what? It's not. He's actually, shown in the last couple of starts, he's back. Like, he just needed some time to adapt. Yeah, glad the Bills didn't give up on Josh Allen. Exactly. Problem with modern quarterback prospects is they get shotgun 90% of the time. That is part of the problem, Wonder Whale, but also that's a great reason for them to sit a little bit. Is to get back into a pro-style offense. It's also one of the big recruiting tools for teams that are running pro-style offenses. But even that being said, like, a lot of NFL teams run shotgun RPO-style offenses now. Nice wind-up. Nicholas is a little upside. I mean, yeah. Excuse me, Chad. Sorry about that.
Ball 2.
Yeah, but don't tell people that hate Cheetah. Don't tell people that hate Lamar that. Lamar's a different case scenario. Lamar gets hated for a different reason.
Ball.
And everyone knows it. For example, the situation Jordan Walker, we all thought it was a bust and everyone stopped believing him. Only believe in Jordan Walker as himself, and now he's breaking out. Yeah, except he get hit. Did he get hit in the head with a pitch the other day? Yeah, but I agree. Like Jordan Walker, same thing. It just took time to break out. Well, that's gone. Oh, I'm aware of Zan. I'm aware of Zan's, and trust me. Well, there goes that game. Solo home run Jackson Holiday. Pitching change to Alex Vesia. Pop out Henderson. Caminero out. Strikeout. Yeah, just keep pitching. All right. Top 9, Willie Castro. Going against Matt Brash. Castro with a single. Strikeout Waldschmidt. Basayo, 2-run homer. We're back in, boys. Basayo getting us ready, boys.
Ball.
You mean a position and let a guy figure it out, or you win now? I mean, if you're win now, it's a little different. I don't know many organizations that are drafting a quarterback in a win now spot. Well, but they're not starting him, Eraser, is the problem. What I mean, they're not starting him. Good eye, Don. Good eye, Don. Fight it, fight it. Did that touch? Oh, that was ball 4. Damn, we should have let that go. Nope. I don't believe it. I'm wrong. 89 and 79, boys. Oh, no, he 100% is Cheetah. He's 100% sitting for a couple of years. And there it is. Damn it. What's up, Taco? How we doing, brother? How goes it, my dude? How the hell did I get 3,000 PX or 3,000 XP for that? Oh, it's double XP this weekend, isn't it? Freddie Fermin, place him on the bench. I'll fix the lineup, don't worry. Basayo against righties. Fermin against lefties, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna let Basayo try to get some love here. Dead by Daylight, nice. Heard the game's in a good place now. Haven't played it in a while. Wolfram's, nope, keep on 60 day. New City Connect hat when she was at the game Thursday, nice. There are so many cool City Connect hats. Super good time with the homies. Juan Pacheco sustained an injury and will be out for 1 to 2 months. Now, you know what? Just go ahead and 60 day this. Adrian Santana, we're up 9-8. We win 9-8 because Duran's a monster. A monster. Manage roster. Where is starting pitcher? As I say. All right, so Antoine Mullins or Vernon Santos. Oh, Mr. Santos, go get you some, brother. Pitching rotation. Tick, 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 tick. Nope. Thank you. Right there. Go. Okay. All right, we're good. The Rangers City Connect hat. I said I thought the City Connects looked better than a lot of people thought they did. Especially in person. God damn it, man. Here goes Freddie Valentine. Okay. All right, so let's bring somebody up to play center field. I think Joaquin Ramirez. Oh, we can't do Carlos Gonzalez. I'll be honest with you, I don't know who plays center field. No, the some of the hoodies were low inventory. Trey Costello can play at least. What do I have on the major league roster right now? Like who plays center? I guess Blaze. Wallstreet can't play center field. Like, as it stands, this means Blaze Alexander will be the starting center fielder. Oh. What about free agents? James Outman? No. Dubon, Brenton Doyle. Brenton Doyle's not bad. No, he's bad. Anyway, never mind. We can bring back Cedric Mullins? I don't like that idea either. Kyle Isbell back on the Orioles set. No, I don't think Tyler Freeman's the answer either, honestly. Was that Felix Batista? Oh. No, he's not good enough defensively. Unfortunately. Michael Hellman. I could sign Michael Hellman to play, like, utility. I mean, Derek Hill has the speed for sure, but, like, he doesn't, like, this is a major league roster. You know what I mean? This is a major league roster. What's he going to do? Come in and play backup? I'm looking for somebody who can at least, you know, pretend to have it at bat once in a while. Schwarber, center field chat. We got it. Got my guy. All right, let's just see what we have instead. What do we have internally? Steven Delgado can hit. Oh, wait a second. Speaking about bringing a player up too early. Like, he's not going to hit any bombs, but he can play defense. I hate to say it, he's the best defender we have. He's not questioned the best defender we have. If I bring Ramirez up, that doesn't give me... there's not a defender on the team that can play center field right now. How many options does who have? Delgado? All of them. He's never been in the majors yet. This is our second round pick from last year. Welcome. I do have to sign a center fielder for AA though. Do. Screw it. All right, that should give us 26, right? Okay, so let's fix this lineup then. I do think what I'm going to have, though, I think Blaze is going to play against lefties. And Blaze got a 282 and 163 at-bats. I think Blaze plays against lefties, and I'll have... oh, but Delgado's really good against lefties. Damn. I think I'm going to let Delgado try to play. I think I'm going to let him start and see what happens. He's also wearing Brady Anderson's number, so there's got to be some kind of love there. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what the kid's got, chat. Heston Kjerstad on the team. Let's go against the Rays. We're going to go against Carlos Lagrange. And Kyle Bradish starting for us. The great Nate McLeod. Exactly. Yes. Yes.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
Gunnar Henderson. One of the favorites for the MVP again, chat. Our farm rank, it's still pretty good. I think we're not really top 5 because we haven't gotten rid of anybody. Yeah, Taco, they came into the patch this update. The update that happened on Thursday. The Pirates, the Rangers, and who was the other team that got them added, chat? Because they hadn't debuted them yet. They didn't want to put them in game until they had been debuted. Carlos Lagrange. It was the Pirates, the Rangers, and one other team got their City Connects in. I forget who the other team was. They're not in Diamond Dynasty yet.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
All right, we're up 1-0.
Delgado.
I feel like we need... I do, Relumen. The guy that just got hurt, Freddie Valentine, was a first-round pick of ours. Oh, come on, man. Damn it, no pitch. Thought that was under.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 9, Steven Delgado.
Steven. Oh, I thought there was 3 teams. My bad. Dude, I love the Devil Ray uniforms. You don't have to remove the devil. I love the Devil Ray uniforms. They should wear them all the time. I agreed there. What's up, Christopher? How we doing, dude? All right, be patient. Patient. Patiently waiting. Patiently crouched at the starting line. Engines thumping and thumping in time. Green light and ground go up. Some the bone the cup. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have the swing that I like. He definitely does not have a swing I like for sure. But we'll work with it. Don't you worry about that. He's going the distance. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll take that.
Up next for the Orioles,
They would bring it back. Dude, I think it's a great uniform. Steven Delgado. Ooh, I thought that was a swing, man. Come on now. Was he a shrimp? Am I curious? 59182. I have AK. We did a Pirates franchise last year or the year before. And I threw on with Johan Oviedo. During that it was his matter of fact, I think it was his first start. We did it. We did it on Legend too. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I'm pretty sure it was a perfect game. But that was the first one I had thrown in years, and will be the first one I've thrown in years to come, I'm sure. Yeah, it was.
the batter number 7.
Oh, that'll be copyrighted on the YouTube side.
Jackson. Up next for the Rays.
Clyde, thank you for the blurb.
Third baseman.
How they looking, Supers? Come on now. Orioles look terrible now for a week. Oh, he's got the arm. Put it down, baby. Actually, I think I have alerts muted to YouTube. I actually think I do have YouTube alerts to YouTube muted. So that actually probably didn't get us copyright. YouTube, did you hear Cake the distance there for a second for the song?
Nope.
Just out of curiosity. I think I purposely alert. I think you didn't hear it? Good. Okay, cool. Nope, no titles yet, Bonfire. No titles. We've gotten to the wild card twice, and we've missed the playoffs. We missed the playoffs last year with 91 wins, Bonfire, so. That is not a strike. I was right. I should have challenged it.
Oh, beat it out.
Strikes the actual artist of songs only if they don't. The only way they strike the artist of a song is if they, the label doesn't have access to the YouTube. It's something weird like that. It's because the label puts out the strikes, Neon. Or Nikolai. What's up, Neon? I mean, we're winning. We're winning games. I can't be mad about that. Get out of here. Let's see. He's going the distance. 125. I mean, still early. I am on the older side of things, Huff. Yes. Damn. Double sweep at Tampa Bay, and then we win 2 or 3 in New York. Yo, M-Fish with the 4-month Twitch Prime resub. Welcome back to the squad. 2 or 3 Minnesota, 2 or 3 from Tampa Bay, and then 2 or 3 Minnesota, 4-game sweep of Tampa Bay, 2 or 3 from the Yankees, and then a 3-game sweep of Tampa Bay again. Man, we are something else. They beat in the Cards. In the course, the Cards beat us. Eric Miller. Let Jonathan need to do that. 6-3 win. Let's go. Oh, you can't see the box, can you, chat? Athletics. Basayo is 2 home runs already. We're up 10-4. We win 10-4. Basayo does not get his home run. Johan Duran. We'll do this one, though. We'll do this one.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Yankees still do a one-night City Connect. Yeah, but Yankees, it's a history thing for them. Ooh, how did he get a piece of that? It wasn't really wild, Jemmy, was it? They got their ass beat. Now, without Jason Tatum, for sure. Another Shane Boz shove start, baby. Let's go. Kobe Mayo, 2 RBIs, 3 singles, brother. I think we found Kobe Mayo's strength. I think the platoons actually might work. I hate platoons in the game, but they actually might work. History isn't winning us any titles anytime soon. Yeah, but like neither is doing One Night City Connect. Well, One Night City Connect's not winning you any titles either. You know what I mean? Are we up to September call-ups? We are. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Who on the roster deserves a call-up? I don't know if I really want to have a third catcher. Katie Dell, no. I mean, obviously we're gonna bring up a relief pitcher, probably. Don Reed's already up. Bring Colin Selby up as another arm for sure. Oh man, who do we bring up on the position side, chat? No problem, Cheetah. They keep 2, and they're all similar in stats. Who do you keep between Green, Carpenter, and Torkelson? Do they all have you know, it's similar, like playing like once a week? I play when I feel like it. Taco. Fans jumped on Judge because he said he wouldn't mind it. You know what? God, I really want to give her a shot. You traded Oliveros to play for fun or realism. What do you mean? I mean, I play the game. I don't think Reyes is a good enough bat to come up yet. But I don't think Huff does either. I guess Huff does. Huff's got a nice power bat. You know what? Is he on the 40 man? He's not. Trying to build a star-studded lineup or develop it? Oh, I try to develop. I mean, we're on year 6, Philly. I mean, I want to give Katie Dell a shot, but the numbers aren't there. The numbers aren't there. She's a decent fielder. I like the idea. She's developed a ton. I just don't think I don't want to hurt her development by bringing her up and just sitting her on the bench. The cup of coffee might help out, but I think I'm gonna bring Sam Huff up. Sam Huff's got some major league experience behind him. There we go. Yeah, he's got some major league experience on him. I think that's okay. I think we're okay with that. Jackson Holiday has 2 home runs today. Make it 3. We're down 6-5. Interesting. Simulate that. We lose 6-5. Damn it. For the love of God, don't go into Colorado and lose 2 or 3. Please don't go there and lose 2 or 3. That would be terrible. Oh no. Oh no. Joe Henry just tweeted out a picture of him with Logan Paul's face as a mask. Like his old entrances. His old video entrances, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 6 years in the future, Colorado still sucks. No, Colorado had a couple good years. I don't think this is the good year for him, but yeah, I mean, Philly, we do have a very good lineup right now, but like I'm trying to develop, and money wise, like I try to spend what we have money wise, but sometimes it's rough. Oh, I need you to run, Gunner. That works. That works. Base is loaded. Went to the Bananas game at Kyle Field. Kids an absolute blast. Oh, I love that. Paul, let's fire Logan Paul. Paul, can you fire Logan Paul? A little bit of both. Well, that's the thing is like, if I have the money, I'm going to try to win. Period. But like the money means like, I think I have 4 $30 million contracts right now, and it does make it so I can't just sign everybody. I saw the Bananas at Camden Yards last year. All right, JT Ginn versus Junior Caminero. Tie game. Joe Henry is Dan House's tag partner? Maybe. God damn it. Tino Martinez and Russell Wilson both did? Nice. We lose this game, don't we? No, we won. Thank God. Okay. My Lord. What do we win by? 9-6. All right. We had a good 10th inning. Bobby Hodges with the win. Kyle Stauer with 2 bombs. Love to see it. All right, so 2 or 3 out of Colorado. We like that. Mario Montez out for, it's a base Sox injury. It is what it is. We win 5-4. 2 or 3 out of 3 or 4 out of Boston. I'm throwing Colin Selby to the woods. Yeah, I was to the Wolves. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. Steven Delgado is 2 home runs. Going for his 3rd. We're already up 9-2. I'm okay with that. So just out of curiosity, if that was how that worked. What's he at now? This is called a successful call-up. This is a successful call-up, boys. We love that. We love a successful call-up for that. He's got a 1039 on base percentage. That is a boost. That is a boost. Don Reed hitting 330 early on. Basayo still hitting 235, but that's okay. Stowers, what's Basayo done in his last few games since we moved him into the lineup? 324 with a 1024 OPS. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh, chat. Look out. Look out, boys. Getting hot at the right time. Mayo's got 22, which is still worth it. Freddie Fermin's got 12 and 286 average. Blaze has got 11 off the bench. Waldschmidt's got 7 off the bench. Sam Huff ain't gonna play, but you know, it is what it is. Paul. The Groom Kobe made a hype train for for saying beside you. MVP Gunner, 1 to 2 weeks, damn it. That's Kyle Bradish injury. Let's see if we can get somebody up. I don't want to start Russ Grant's clock yet. Yeah, I don't want to start Russ Grant's clock yet. Let Leon go. MVP race. Nope, James Wood is actually on top of that. Cavanero's there too. So Gunner isn't even on the list. Mark Vientos is though. Shane Baz is on top of the Cy Young list. Wood and Gunnar Henderson for the batting title. I mean, Wood has better numbers than Gunnar Henderson does. It makes sense. Duran for reliever of the year. Dude, this might be our best season. This legitimately might be our best season. We better goddamn win this all. We better win it all this season, man. That's all I got to say. The gold gloves won't be a thing, but the silver sluggers will be. Watch this. DH, second base, shortstops in the third spot. I'm sorry, third base. Willie Castro's there. Gunnar Henderson, James Wood. I can't believe Stowers in there. I care not for your rotation. George Kirby, Kyle Stowers. Stowers is 11-game hit streak. Mets are up 5-2. We lose 5-4. During Meridia. Eric Ullman. Jesus Christ. I need another reliever. Sean Sullivan, welcome to the team, man. I was debating James Wood or Jordan, but Wood is dominating. Oh, no. Wood is insane. Wood is insane. And we're also up 8 games to the Yankees, which means we pretty much have locked a postseason appearance. We've locked a postseason appearance on September 17th. We are 2 games, 2 wins or 2 Yankees losses away from securing the AL East. Chat, there's a great chance for us to have the number 1 record in the league. One of the reasons I'm simming is because we're playing so well. Oh God, the Pirates have already locked up the division. Win? Johan Duran? Similarly to the other game. We lose. Let's see, did we lock it up yet? We have clinched the division. We have 93 wins and have clinched the AL East, chat. The American League wild card looks like the Royals, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Athletics, and the Tigers are all involved. And maybe the Mariners. Oh, we're not done yet, chat. 93 wins. There's 94. Five. 6. And we get Bradish back at the right time. Thank God. How did Leon pitch? 471, 138. I mean, he's better than bullpen, let's be honest. And then let's go ahead and put Alex Pham back in AAA. There we go. Is that the clinch? Oh, we clinched it, yeah. Most wins in this team, yes. For us, yes. Paul, we can fire Logan Paul. 97 wins, chat. Let's see what we have here. Junior Caminero led the league in home runs with 51. James Wood led in RBIs. James Wood led in RBI, batting average, slugging percentage, on base plus slugging percentage. Holy Jesus. We have none so far, Philly. So James Wood and Gunnar Henderson were 1-2 in batting average. Let's see here. Doubles, triples, home runs was Caminero with Wood behind him, so 51-46. Next closest Oriole was Jackson Holiday with 37, by the way, for Jackson Holiday. RBIs is Wood and Caminero, which is crazy considering they bat next to each other in the lineup. Alonso with the Phillies still playing well. Runs, Caminero, Gunnar, Henderson, Jackson. There's your RBIs. We have 3 guys with 100-plus runs. I think it's even more than that, isn't it? Oh, no, 3 guys. Wood got 99. Gunnar hit 40? Nope. Jackson Holiday. Gunnar had 37 as well. Stolen bases. All right. Well, we don't really have it. So actually, Jackson is 26. So that's actually still pretty good. Walks. Jackson's got 86. On base percentage, there's James Wood. Gunnar Henderson had an over 400 on base percentage. Willie Castro at a 379. Slugging percentage, Wood and Gunnar Henderson. OPS, Wood and Gunnar Henderson. No surprise there. Willie Castro with the 917 to end the year. Wins. Shane Baz 14. So that makes me wonder who won what here. The Hank Aaron Award, James Wood. The American League MVP was James Wood. And the batting title was James Wood. So James Wood wins MVP over Junior Caminero. The last 3 MVPs are all current Orioles. The last 3 AL MVPs are all current Orioles right now. Pete Alonso win it. There you go. And the current NL is a former Oriole. Anyone in the home run derby. Yep. Paul Skeens wins National League Cy Young for the 2nd year in a row for the Dodgers. And then Logan Webb wins it over Shane Baz. Probably rightfully so. The strikeout numbers are good. The ERA is good. So, yeah, Wood will have the gold MVP, just like Gunnar did. Yep. Batting title went to James Wood. O'Neal Cruz with the batting title. I think some Pirates fans would be incredibly happy to see this. Reliever of the year, Josh Hader. Giancarlo Vera, 51 saves. Duran ended the season with 48 saves and 60 strikeouts. So, Josh Hader, reliever of the year. Rookie of the year, Patrick Terry. This was actually the 2030 first overall pick. Was Patrick Terry. He is a monster right now. Holy moly. 800 OPS, 23 home runs, 283. There you go. Cam Collier and Drew Rivas. American League was Aaron Sabato, Brendan Summerhill, and Giancarlo Vera, the closer for Kansas City. Hank Aaron Award for top hitter in each league went to James Wood and then Ronald Acuna. Gold gloves are as follows. Bradish was in the hunt, not there. Scooble, Moreno behind the dish. Troy Johnston, Nico Horner at second base, Buster Jowers at third base for the Astros, Jordan Lawler for the Cleveland Guardians, Roman Anthony, Andy Pagas, and Gabriel Rincon. Let's see what the NL gives us. Nick Lodolo beats out his teammate Zach Gallen. Carlos Narvaez behind the dish. Kyle Manzardo for the Brewers. Zach Geloff for the Brewers. Marcelo Mayer, who got traded this past offseason for the Dodgers. Carson Williams, now for the Padres. Heriberto Hernandez for the Marlins. Victor Scott for the Nationals. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks. Let's go to the Silver Sluggers. Christopher Morel gets one after playing for the Orioles for the Padres. Jamie Oliva with 37 bombs. Sean Murphy had 40. Pete Alonso gets it for the Phillies, although Aranda had 44 home runs. This is not something you normally see out of Jonathan Aranda. That power to right must have really played this year. Zach Geloff for the National League. Austin Riley at third base. Shortstop Ellie De La Cruz. Riley Green, O'Neal Cruz, and Jackson Merrill in the outfield. When it comes to the American League, Junior Caminero gets the Silver Slugger for DH. Contreras behind the dish. Perlson at first base, who was offered to me at some point this past season. Jackson Holiday at second base. Josh Young at third base. Gunnar Henderson at shortstop. James Wood in the outfield. Julio Rodriguez and Yordan Alvarez beat out Pogus and Buxton. So there are your award winners, chat. We are, for whoever asked about the farm, we are farm rank 7, Titan. We are farm rank 7. A lot of that's because we had Don Reed come up and not in the minors anymore. Oh my God, he's gonna be so good. This guy Carlos Gonzalez is gonna be so good. We have very heavy pitching. We need Delgado's up in the MLB too. Wait, why is Aldo Reyes in the MLB? Wait, what? What did they do with my roster? Mayo, Fermin, Blaze Alexander. Wait, what? Who did they send down? Where's my transactions? Option Alex Pham. Okay. Is it not an option if you send them down? Wait, what? Wait, what? Who am I missing here, chat? First base. Wait, they put Don Reed down? They moved Don Reed back down. Why? What is the purpose? Don Reed played very well this year. He had a 745 OPS. Give the guy some at-bats. No, they got sent down. He got sent down because it's already the playoffs. But Delgado's dog is because Freddie Valentine's on the injured list. Aldo Reyes is up. That's so dumb. All right, this is just playoff roster though. Okay, that's good. All right, lineups. Don Reed is still hitting lefties. Mayo's still hitting righties. Okay, so we have. Wait, why do we? I guess we don't need all the starters or all the relievers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I don't need 8 pitchers, right? Yeah, because you don't really need De Leon in a spot like that. Okay. Birdsong, Colin Selby. Okay, I mean that makes sense. Okay, I can understand. I can understand that what happened there. I got Carlos Gonzalez. Check. Give me 1 second. This. Oh wait, let me get the screen here. I use the restroom real quick. Chat. Somebody give me exclamation point Orioles, please. 13 pitchers is best for the regular season, not necessarily for the playoffs. Thank you, hockey lover. I appreciate that. Oops. The Orioles, the Baltimore Orioles finish. What do we finish at? 97 wins? 97 and 59, right? I'll replace this screen that I'm putting on there after. So we pick up the winner of KC and the Yankees. That's not fun. The White Sox get the winner of Texas and Oakland. I say Oakland, whatever. All right, check. Give me 1 second. I'll use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Are we hoping for the Yankees? We can beat the Yankees. I'm not worried about beating the Yankees. Yeah, I'll be right back, boys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. And then we will continue. Hey, chat. Boys, I got to call it. Sorry, boys. We will continue playoffs tomorrow. Matter of fact, we will start stream tomorrow with playoffs. And the reason is, sorry about that. Unfortunately, we have something wrong with Faye's car, and she's got jobs she has to drive to tomorrow, like pretty far. So we got to get it looked at, and they need to look at it like now. If we don't get it over there in the next like hour, they're not gonna have a chance to look at it. So I got to go help her take that over. Again, tomorrow at 6 p.m., no yap, directly into playoffs, because I know I took it away from you today. So directly into playoffs tomorrow, okay? YouTube, appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's milk somebody up. No,